Hello everybody and welcome to this chess video on a game of chess that I played against an opponent. He's about 300 points lower rating than me. My rating is at about the mid 1800 levels. I am an A level player. His rating is around the mid 1500 levels. I think it was 1561. He is a C level player. So needless to say, I had a pretty easy game, and I always like having games like that. Makes me feel good, makes me feel like that I'm actually a better chess player than I really am. Uh, and this game I played tonight in Garden Grove, California, which is located not too far from the beach. It's at the Chess Palace. I think the website is chesspalace.com. You can look that up on the internet. So without further ado, let's go into the game. I was the white pieces. My opponent was the black pieces. I start out pawn to e4. He plays e5. I play knight f3. Normal move, developing a piece, attacking a pawn. And he plays pawn to d6. This opening is called the Philidor opening. I don't like this opening very much. Because it guards the pawn, but it blocks his bishop, and it does not develop a piece. So I immediately go pawn to d4, and if he does nothing about it, I take this pawn, and he would take back, and then I would get his queen, and then he would take back like this, and then I'd take the knight like this, with all sorts of threats here. And so he takes the pawn, and instead of taking back right away, which I feel leads to an equal position, I choose to move my bishop out, and so now I have two pieces developed out into the game, and he has 0 pieces, and he is up a pawn on me, but this pawn here is very weak, and I will probably get it back pretty soon. So this is my move, bishop to c4, so he comes here, pins my knight, and whenever anybody moves their bishop, it immediately leaves the knight pawn weak, and so I make a move that takes advantage of that, and I come here. Now if he takes, then I have a nice little move right here with my queen, which threatens checkmate, but it also threatens to take this pawn, and I'm on the rook, and so I get a very good position there. And so this c3 move also attacks the pawn, and it also opens the door for my queen like this, which creates a battery on this weak f7 pawn, and it also puts pressure on his knight pawn. So he does not take the pawn, and he comes here with the knight, and true to my plan, I come here like that. And so now I have a double attack, and that's a tactic. It's a middle game tactic that good chess players use to win material. So the first attack is there, and I can take that, and he can't take back with the king because my queen is guarding the bishop, and the other one is there. So I am attacking this pawn, and I am attacking this pawn. And so he decides to come here, which is a bad move because I just take his knight, and he takes back, and this is what happened in the game, and I take like this, and now he's in check, and he moves his king up. And now there's lots of good moves I can make, but I decide to come here. And so he immediately takes the knight like that. And just like that, the game's over. I checkmate him. So that's my game. And I just want to say that the Philidor opening for black, in my opinion, is not a very good opening for all the reasons that I explained in this game. Going back to the game here. This pawn move blocks his bishop in. It does not develop a piece. I feel a much better way to guard the pawn is to come here with the knight like that, because that develops a piece. And now if I come here like that, then there isn't any danger of, trading queens and him ruin the castle. But the lesser of the way is this way. And I don't like this move very much. I know there are good players out there that play this move, but I always immediately take the center, which automatically threatens. And then when that's not what happened. If they take the pawn like this, and then I just come here, and so I have 2 pieces developed, and you saw what happened in the game. So anyways, that's my game. It was a quick game, technically a miniature, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.